Hi, I'm Sue Richey, and I'm the owner of Richey Property Management, and I'm a real estate investor too. If you are a rental property owner and you're considering using a property management company to help with your rental, you probably have a bunch of questions. If this is the first time you've ever rented out your home, or if you rented it out and maybe managed it yourself or had a friend manage it, I'm sure you still have a lot of different questions and maybe don't know where to start. So we have a document on our website that we've put together for you that you can download, which is 10 interview questions if you're looking to seek out a property management company. You can download that. But I wanted to just hit on a few of those things that I think are probably important and ones that you may not think about. The first one is something obvious. It's something we get asked, probably the first question we get asked from new potential landlords, and that is, what services do you offer and how much does it cost? So I'm putting those two together because I want to make sure that if you're looking at those, that you are comparing apples to apples with all of the companies. Because if you just look at a management fee, you may miss something that one company does versus another and look at just those numbers. Make sure that things like inspections are included. Make sure that whatever the services that are offered are what you need and make sense for you. And don't just look at just the dollars, because you have to make sure that that company you select is a good match for you. Make sure they communicate with you the way you want to. Make sure that they provide you the kind of financial reporting and documentation and invoicing and approvals or whatever it is that's important. Make sure that they have that. And remember too that if you have a rental that's, let's just use $2,000 for a number, a difference between 1% and a management fee is probably like $20. So don't let that be the only factor that you look at. Second thing you might want to ask is if they own rental property themselves. Do the owners or one of their property managers own rental property? My husband Craig and I own the company, and we do own rental property. It is in our portfolio. It is part of our property management company. Our staff, everybody treats those properties exactly like we treat everybody else's property that we manage. We go through the same process, we use the same vendors, and it's really important that we do that. But we've learned a lot along the way, and while we are owners of a property management company, as owners of rental real estate, it gives us a little bit of different perspective. That's not to say that somebody who's just a property management owner couldn't do a great job, because I'm sure they could. But having felt the pain of having to replace a roof, replace a whole air conditioning system in a market where we were coming out of a recession, we had a couple of rental properties, we were just coming out of a bad real estate market, and we had to spend big dollars and replace them. And it was painful. And so we understand that every penny you have that we spend counts and matters. So we are very diligent about what we spend. Also, way back when, we started managing for other people in about 2006. Prior to that, we still owned rental property, and we didn't do the same kind of screening that we do now. And we didn't have great tenants. We had okay tenants. We had some that were just not so great. We couldn't sleep at night. Things were just not going the way we had anticipated. But along the way and over the years, we've learned a lot about property management, the laws. Part of our association, we've learned so much that we brought to this business, and we hope to pass all of our knowledge and expertise on to our clients. So having that different perspective helps us, we believe, in helping us manage other people's properties. And then lastly, I would ask somebody you're interviewing, how many lawsuits and evictions have they had, say, in the past 3 years? We have been very fortunate that we have never had a lawsuit, and we have never had to evict anybody that we put into a rental property. You hear property managers talk about being in court for various things, but we honestly haven't. And I think that is largely due to our excellent screening process, our systems that we put in place, and our consistency in the way we treat issues and people and process. And that protects our owners. We keep up with laws. We keep up with all kinds of things that decrease the liability not only for us, but for all of our clients. So those are just a few. And like I said, there is a document you can download on our website. Go to richeypm.com and look for a download. It's a PDF. It has a number of questions and some commentary. And if you have any other questions or you'd like to talk to us at any time, if we can serve you, we would be happy to talk with you. And our phone number and website, again, is below. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.